Very good morning to one and all. I welcome back you once again to my YouTube video under the scintillating morning and as at a temperature of -4 degrees Celsius currently. But if I talk about the US President Donald Trump's attack on Venezuelan soil and capturing of the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, if it was actually inevitable because the Venezuela is currently having the world largest reserves of the crude, and it is having 300 billion barrels, which is the 1/5 of the world crude. So Venezuela is a country having the huge resources of this energy, and the war on or the conflict on oil or the energy or the crude is inevitable nowadays. In case of United States of America itself, it was following its Monroe Doctrine for the past centuries, and which shows that any country which is not cooperating with the United States of America will be having the changed regime or will be attacked with the military invasion of US, whether it is an example of Iraq or any other country. The US President Donald Trump, which was initially the major critique of the Iraq war, was promising for the peacemaking in the different parts of the world. He was himself aspiring for the Nobel Peace Prize, have attacked the country, and that is out of the law. Now the question arises, where is the United Nations laws and regulations, and what is it doing? And is the United Nations only for the weak countries, not for the elite countries or the world largest economy or the world most powerful countries? So it shows that the United Nations is no longer a valid institution to make a peace or to establish a world order. If I talk about the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro was having its autonomous regime, and it was running his authoritarian regime as well, which has distorted the institutions in Venezuela, decent people's opinion, and he was running his autocratic rule. Though he was winning elections, but that was completely autocratic under his own influence. So in this situation, what it is mean for India? India is well shielded from this conflict, and though India doesn't import any single barrel of the Venezuelan oil, but it used to import in the future. Our dependence on the oil has increased with Russia for the past 3-4 years since Russian invasion of Ukraine. But in the future, we can have the stakes, because when the US will take over the companies of Venezuela, we can have the better stakes, because Venezuelan companies will free from the US sanctions and they will start exporting Venezuelan oil into the different parts of the world, and with which we can also take benefit. We can also diversify our oil and the crude needs, because India is a country which is fulfilling 88% of its oil need from the imports, and it is world third largest importer of the crude. So definitely diversification is very important, and we will take benefit of this diversification when the US markets or the US oil reserves will be open to us to have trade. But it was completely unlawfulness. It was completely unlawful, because how the President Donald Trump have attacked this country, and he has even warned other countries as well. For example, Iran. He is also looking for the Greenland. So many other parts of the world. So make America great again, he is pushing for. And last year he has put the sanctions on the different countries, and after sanctions this year he has started with the attack on Venezuelan soil. So he is using his powerful military, and let's see how it goes with the different countries as well. So it is completely, the world is at a different stage nowadays. Nobody knows what is going to happen in the upcoming months or upcoming days, what these big countries are planning for. The United Nations is no longer a successful organization in tackling out the conflicts or to establishing a peace, whether it is the Russian invasion of the Ukraine or the Israel Venus attacks on the soil of the Gaza or the killing of the Gazan people. Thank you.